All right, we got the new taillight covers, so now we're just taking out the old ones. So red and green, yellow to white, and white to yellow. All right, so I'm gonna disconnect these, put the new covers on, and reinstall the wire. All right, so it is. It's fairly simple to install. You can see it's not going nowhere. You just have to take underneath here. There's 3 10mm bolts you just take out. On this aftermarket taillight, usually there's 4 screws here, and then you just pop off the 3. But yeah, these is different. So now I'm gonna go to the other side and remove the headlight, remove the wiring. I'll show you how that looks like. All right, as you can tell, this big box came, and that's the hood. We're gonna unwrap that. I was gonna say unbox, but yeah. So we're gonna unwrap that, and yeah. Now for my Mustang, right? So I'm gonna throw in a clip of me trying to start this thing again. It didn't want to start, so I smelled like a lot of fuel, and I redid my EGR, and that still wasn't the problem. So now I could actually show you, I believe. One second. All right, so I redid my EGR. That leads back. Now it's perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change these wires out for the E85 and just go back to like bigger injectors basically, and hopefully that turns it on. If that's not it, I'm gonna redo all my wiring. And for the Civic, I have the canard right here and the new hood, and I redid my doors. I can't really show you that right now, but probably later. Not that much news for the Jeep. I ordered a whole bunch of parts for this, so hopefully it transformed pretty well. I added these little stars, and that's about it. All right, so this is the new hood. Has the vents right here, vents right there. These aren't functional right here, but that one is, and these are. As you can tell, so far doesn't look like there's any cracks on it. It's not carbon fiber, but it's fiberglass, so it's a little bit lighter than my original hood. Well, not really, because I cut the glass, made the glass thing, but it comes with everything. All the, yeah, it comes with everything. That's the bottom. Wait, what? Oh yeah. So it's really not that heavy. I'm probably gonna paint these black. Get that black. Maybe keep this black. I don't know. And obviously, so the vents are gonna be black, and yeah, and the rest of mine is still metallic. So we got new lights for the Jeep. Has a square. The square is supposed to light up, but when I turn it on, it doesn't light up. Well, I think I have to like wire these two to something, but there's no instructions. So take these off, put the new ones on. But first things first, I have to cut this because this is broken. So we're gonna splice that with the new ones, which is over here. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get started by just cutting these wires. All right, so we spliced all the new wires together, lined it up right here, and then that connects there. So they don't really have any like instructions for these 2 red wires. I'm assuming that's for the actual lamp itself, but I don't know. So we're gonna pop these screws off and try to take this thing out. All right, so to take out the covers, you gotta take off 4 of these screws. So 1, 2. And then there should be 1 right here and 1 right here. And 1 right there. All right. So once you don't lose your screws, once you do that, you take the cover off the lens, And looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws are holding this in, but it's right here, it's only 4. Alright, new lights are installed. I didn't need to install on this side because these wires were good. So this should theoretically go into there. I can't do that. Alright. Lights are on. Now let's see how they look like. Pop the reap up. By the way, I painted this green. I don't know if you guys could really tell, but it was white and there was a little bit of rust like down there. Now it's all good. All right, lights. All right. 3, 2. All right. Well, that doesn't work. That side works. That side doesn't work. So I already probably know what happened. Hold on. That's what it's looking like. They're so bright. Alright, so it's probably gonna be way too bright, but these lights are working now. So these, and once I get the turn signals, these are gonna turn as well. So they're both working. To how I got this side to work, because I replaced this, is I just wired. So the green wire, I ran that and connected that to the purple one, and then on this side I ran this like that, and I shoved it in here on the purple and white one, pushed it in there, and it connected and it turns on. So for the turn signals, I'll be probably ordering that tonight or something. And yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be taking off this hood. I already took off all the little wiring and stuff. I don't know if the new hood has it, so if anything we'll make it. So it was just 4 screws, 2 on each side. I already took these out. I just gotta take this last one. And yeah. Alright, so here's the Civic. So you just kind of see the red from the engine. You see this? I don't think no water. I don't think she get there. But yeah. So little dilemma. I don't even want to open this thing, to be honest, but that latch I gotta open it. Hold on. Alright, so the hood only had that, right? This is supposed to be more down, but the hood obviously has to be a pain in the ass. So that's more up. I had to bend this latch so it could actually hook on, and there's nowhere to put that, clearly. So yeah, so now I need hood pins because of this reason why. So that goes in. Every time I close this hood, I have to pull this back, like the little lever, and like go like that. I don't even know if it's closed, to be honest, until you do that. So that's how you know it's shut. So this thing doesn't even lock. The hood doesn't even lock. So now I gotta get hood pins, just like how the Mustang did. But on this Mustang, everything actually works. So it locks and all that. But I had to use the same, locking thing where it was on the other one. So this is like that. Right now, this is like that. It's not gonna, as you can tell, but it's not making that, click. I'm not gonna close the hood fully, but yeah. So I'm gonna get hood pins for this, and yeah. Then I gotta get the louvers for that, like the window thing, and the Jeep. So yeah. All right, so this is what it looks like. Very bright. Got just low beams. You can tell it's all brightened up. Show you how it is. Dark, light, and high beam. No, it's still not high beam. Wait. That's high beam. All right, so it's kind of not the same kind of. Yeah, it's not the same. Holy shit, that's bright. And turn on these lights. See how bright this is. Damn, that's bright as fuck. Holy shit.